What's up, guys? Coach Tommy back. I was just watching some Golden State versus Phoenix Suns. Didn't want to do a full teaching tape on it, and check this out, man. We can go over the mechanics, and I just saw this. I was watching it on 2X just to see who won, if there was anything in particular. Okay, so I tell you guys that Chris Paul at his age, he has to be much more efficient with his footwork. He's not as tall. He's not as explosive as, LeBron or somebody that's physically more gifted. And so his ability to play in the NBA at this level, at this age, is a testament to how well he takes care of his body and how well he moves his body. So look at him shift Steph Curry all around. And number one, what you should notice is right here, right? What is he in, right? Okay, this is that gun position that I tell you guys about, right? So back hinged over, head up, right? Feet low and narrow, right? This is wide and that's external. Okay, so Steph Curry is in a Dorito. Every defensive player basically is taught to play in a Dorito. Okay, so a Dorito, we know, is a disadvantaged position, okay? So there, shifts him once. As he shifts him once, Steph Curry still has to take this right step. And then since Chris Paul's on this step, he can move his right foot to go between the legs as he does here. There he goes. Now Steph has to open up to recover. Now Chris Paul is still in that low stance. Okay. Boom. Okay, so he's still down in his gun. He is still down in his gun. How many guys would have already gotten up, right? So there, now he's a little bit higher. So now he gets to here, inverted. Okay, Steph Curry tries to stop. Chris Paul goes in and out. Again, look at these angles that Chris Paul has. And then here, left, right, into a step back. Okay, and then just off of the far angle here. Okay, I want you guys to notice how that stop happens and this stop happens. And then the positioning of his feet. They're intersecting skis or intersecting lines. Okay, so I decided to show this because here, right, this stop right here. Okay, this drag or this inverted, normally a lot of players will go between the legs, underneath the legs, or across over here. Okay, so this type of stop on this right foot, okay, a lot of trainers, a lot of coaches, they don't know how to move. They've never moved that fast, and they've never done it under a high speed. And so a lot of players and trainers and coaches are teaching players to stop with their foot straight, slamming down their heel first, and then hitting their toes after, the balls of their feet after. You have to understand that this contact is on the balls of his feet first. Okay, this whole foot is internally rotated in. Sometimes it doesn't make sense that why would you turn your foot in to stop, and instead, why not like put it out facing this way? Okay, you have to internally rotate that thing in to stop. So that'll make that knee go in a little bit. And then the pressure, if you're doing it right, will go up into your hip. Okay, he's allowing his body on the backside to help with some by rotating this hip inward. Okay, this foot is taking very, very little pressure. It looks like this could be a dangerous position for this knee, but there is very, very little pressure on this foot here. Okay, he's absorbing this force mainly with this right leg spiral. This hip is coming in, okay, and then he's allowing his shoulders to rotate in to absorb some of that force as well. So that's just one step. He gets out of it very quickly, right? So you can tell he's strong to be able to lift his foot out of this position here. Okay, so he readjusted his foot. Okay, so now it's not on that toe anymore. So now the weight is back onto his left. Okay, now it's back onto the right. And now you can see he's on the balls of his feet. And I say make a bow with your foot. Okay, and then his body is rotating around. here. Boom. Look how fast this comes. Okay. Again, slightly internally rotated balls of the foot. This is not the heel. You create a small, nice, strong bow here. And then as he jumps back, okay, landing on the balls of the feet again. And as you can see, it's intersecting if I drew it out. Okay, and then by the time he's landing here, ball's already in position 3 underneath, and he's able to rise up, and not only rise up, he's coming backwards, right, just to create a little bit more space, and then getting that ball out. I mean, if you guys really want to look at some amazing stuff, that's literally Chris Paul right here. Okay, fully extended. Now he's up in the air, and now it's releasing. So delayed, anchored between the legs through here. Steph Curry's tap dancing all around, hip open up. Okay, balls of your feet, stopping. Look, boom, balls of your feet. Looks like the pressure's on the foot here, but if you're just, not really paying attention, not knowing what's going on, right? You would think the other trainers are saying like let your inside knee touch down. They're more concerned about the shin angle or dropping your inside foot, and you're doing between the leg dribbles and forcing your foot into these weird, or your knee into these weird compromising positions. That's not the way to do it, guys. You're going to kill yourself. Okay, look at, he repositioned his foot. So I always say, right, the good players are lighter on their feet. They're able to reposition their feet all the time. You do not want to be heavy on your feet at all. Okay, pushing left foot into the right foot. Okay, so now he's repositioned his foot again, right? So now it's not dragging. He lifted, so now he's pushing. And now his right foot is up in the air. So now he's pushing with that left. Now he's accelerating. Now he's stopping. And it's so fast that, most people would never even see all these things or even realize all these things. Okay, so every single step that you're taking the wrong way can serve as a micro injury or a micro, wear and tear. And if you're little and if you're short and if you played as much basketball with as much usage as Chris Paul, how come he still moves very, very well? Well, how come he's not breaking down like normal guards or normal players should? This dude has put so much mileage on his body, yet he's moving so well at this age. He's fixed a lot of things that used to mess him up, because in the past he used to get a lot of hamstring injuries, and his mechanics now are a lot better than they ever been. And you can see why he's basically an MVP candidate. But watch it again from the beginning, and gun, boom, anchored B between the legs. So there's Chris Paul. I mean, it's pretty amazing when you see it. A lot of you guys aren't I guess into all of it, I guess. Aren't into a lot of it all like that. So yeah, well, let me know what you guys learned. Hopefully this guy helps you guys. I don't know if you guys are going this into the hole with me, but that's the stuff I see. I see it all the time. I see it every day in my practices. I see it with players. I see it on the NBA. I see it on trainers training. And the divergence, I'm telling you, will happen pretty quickly. People that are moving well will go this way. People are moving well or aren't moving well will go this way. The moves, they may look the same, right? But accuracy matters in terms of movement. And if you're moving pretty poorly, the pain will end up at the joints instead of taking the force on your muscles and your fascia. All right, guys, that's enough for today. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.